Hello, little mathematicians. How are you? Hope you are enjoying the sessions on fractions and decimals. Today we have part third in front of us. We'll be learning how to represent fractions using diagrams and also how to find the products of fractions and how to compare them. First question that we take today is represent using the drawing 1 by 5. So what was the meaning of 1 by 5? 1 by 5 means one part out of 5 equal parts. So what do? We draw any figure, divide it into 5 equal parts, and out of that we shade any one part. Next, 3 upon 4. 3 upon 4 again means 3 parts out of 4 equal parts. I have taken rectangles as the figures. You may choose a square, you may choose a circle, whatever you are comfortable with. So here I have drawn and I can shade any 3 parts of it. So this gives shaded portion is 3 by 4. Next, 3 upon 7. It means 3 parts out of 7 equal parts. So I have divided it into 7 equal parts, and 3 parts out of that I can take wherever I want. I may take here 3, I would have taken 3 here or here randomly. Alright. So 3 parts out of 7 equal parts are shaded here. Next question is, now the figure will be given and you have to guess the fraction. Here we notice that there are total 8 parts, out of which 4 parts are shaded. So the fraction is going to be 4 upon 8, which is equal to 1 upon 2. Next is a triangular figure. I notice here that there are 4 equal parts of the triangle, out of which one triangle is shaded. So I can name this fraction as 1 upon 4. Represent using the drawings. Now, if I have to represent 2 into 1 upon 3, that means 2 times 1 by 3. So that means 1 by 3 I will make once and I will repeat it to next time. So 2 times 1 by 3. Again, I have tried to show here that one part out of 3 parts can be anywhere. Right, here I have taken the first one, here I have taken the middle one. Next one, 2 times 1 by 2. That means I have to show 2 1 by 2's. So I have taken 1 by 2 as this, and here also like this. Next question, shade half of the circles. So here I have how many circles? Total I am having 12 circles. Half of the circles means 6 circles. So I can choose 6 circles anywhere and shade them. Next, multiply and reduce to the lowest form and then convert it into mixed fraction. So first part, 20 into 4 upon 7. 20 into 4 upon 7 can be written as 80 upon 7, and this can be cancelled here. This is equal to 11 3 by 7. How did it come? Let's revise once again. Divide 80 by 7. 7 ones are 7. So 1 and 0 comes here. Again 7 ones are 7. 3 is the remainder. This remainder is less than 7. So it gets converted into 3 upon 7. So my quotient here is 3, 11, 3 by 7. Next part, 11 into 4 upon 7 can be written as 11 into 4 is 44. 44 upon 7. Divide 44 by 7. 7 6 are 42. You get 2 remainder. This is less than this, so it cannot be divided. So my quotient is 6, 2 by 7. So this is the solution. C part. 13 into 1 by 3. That will be equal to 13 upon 3. Now 3 4s are 12. 1 left. 1 upon 3. One more. 15 into 3 upon 5. This 15 and 5, they can be cancelled easily. So I have 3 here. So this is equal to 3 into 3, 9 answer. Next, fill in the boxes. Here 2 upon 3 is equal to 10 upon 30. How can I get 10 upon 30? If I multiply 2 by 5 and 3 by 10. Hence, the fraction that has to be filled here will be 5 upon 10. Next, 3 upon 5 into what should be multiplied here is equal to 15 upon 20. So see, 3 times 5 is going to give me 15 and 5 times 4 is going to give me 20. Hence, the fraction that will come here will be 5 upon 4. Next, reduce 15 upon 30 into the simplest form. 15 ones are 15 twos are. So, simplest form of 15 upon 30 is 1 upon 2. Next, simplest form of 72 upon 40 is 9 upon 5. I have cancelled it with the table of 8. 8 nines are 8 5s are. Next, multiply 1 upon 5 into 3 upon 7. So, this gives me 3 upon 35. B part, 1 by 3 into 2 upon 5. This is equal to 4 upon 3 into 2 upon 5, which is equal to 8 upon 15. C part, 1 2 by 5 into 2 1 by 3. This will be equal to 7 upon 5 into 7 upon 3, which gives me 49 upon 15. D part, 2 by 5 of 3 and a half is, this was a blank, we have to show it. 2 by 5 into, of is changed to multiplication. So, we have 2 upon 5 into 7 upon 2. 2 and 2 will get cancelled. So, I have 7 upon 5. Now, numerator is greater. Therefore, we will convert it into mixed fraction. 5 ones are 5. 2 remainder upon 5. Next, which is greater? So, here 2 upon 7 of 3 by 4 or 3 upon 5 of 5 upon 8. Here we convert of into multiplication and then we multiply. 2 upon 7 into 3 upon 4. 3 upon 5 into 5 upon 8. 5 and 5 will cancel. Here 2 and 4 will cancel. We get 2 here. So, this gives me 3 upon 14 and this gives me 3 upon 8. Now, the denominators are not same. So, I cannot compare the numerators. So, how can I find out which is greater? I will simply cross multiply. 8 will go there and 14 will go there. So, this gives me 3 into 8 and this gives me 3 into 14. This is 24 and this is 42. We know 24 is less than 42, but I have to tell which is the greater than, means 42 is greater than 24. Now 42 was corresponding to 3 upon 5 of 5 upon 8. Therefore 3 upon 5 of 5 upon 8 is greater than 2 upon 7 of 3 upon 4. Next, 1 upon 2 of 6 upon 7 or 2 upon 3 of 3 upon 7. So, again of will be converted into multiplication. We can write 1 upon 2 into 6 upon 7 and 2 upon 3 into 3 upon 7. 3 and 3 cancel, 2 and 6 cancel, we get 3 here. So, 3 upon 7 comma 2 upon 7. Here we notice that the denominators are same. If denominators are same, we can simply compare the numerators. So, 3 is greater, which means 3 upon 7 is greater than 2 upon 7. Thank you.